Hey guys, Eastern Shore native here. I am in Chincoteague, Virginia. This morning, a Saturday morning. I am here at the Veterans Memorial Park. Just a little small park here right on the water. Got a playground and whatnot and things. Just give you a quick walk through here. All right, you can see the sign here. We'll walk over. As I say, it's a Veterans Memorial Park. They have a little monument over here. Let's go over here and check this out. It looks like they got some kind of solar lighting there. I'm assuming it still works. In dedication to the veterans. See that here? Let me get a close-up on that. You can see that as well as I do. It says, erected and dedicated in memory of all who have served and to those who gave their lives in the service of our country and all of our conflicts. I did give it a glance a while ago. I don't see any names on them. I've seen some of these that have some of the names of the locals who have served and things. This one, I don't see any on that. All right, we're going to take a little walk here. It's not a very big park, but it's a nice little park. Very nice. You can see the playground and things, the kids in the distance there. All right, we're going to take a walk here. We're going to end up right down by the water. Got a car coming here. As you enter, you see the park rules here. Right. Kids are having a lot of fun there. I can remember as a kid doing that. I guess I'm not too old. I couldn't do it again, but it's not high on my list anymore. All right, here, I know as you walk down, we came this way, we went to the end. Some of these are seasonal rentals. They'd be nice little quiet spots right down here by the water here, playground, whatnot. They've got their signs out and things as we work our way down here. You see some more of the playground. I didn't want to put the camera on the kids too much. They've got a pavilion down here. Somebody's having some kind of function there. This here is also a rental, seasonal rental, vacation rental, I should say, not just seasonal. As you can see, there's a couple of them there. Looks like they'd be very nice. All right, we're gonna go in this way. I want to get off this road here. We're just going to work our way around. You can see there's parking all throughout there. But we're just going to walk in. There's a little trail here. You can tell you're down by the water. All the pine trees, they love the salt water. They thrive in it. Where a lot of the other trees, they just, most of the time, they don't really like salt water. But pine trees tend to thrive in it. All right, it's not really busy here right now. Here on a Saturday morning, it's about 10:30 in the morning. We took a little ride. We live about an hour and a half from here. Been here many times over the years. But it's kind of out of the way. It's not something that you come down through by accident. You would have to intentionally come this way. So I don't come that often either, even though I don't live that far. When we first parked, this whole channel here was full of boats. Now, I guess they're going to wherever it is that they wanted to go. You can see here as I walk up here, it's got a fence here. That's a good idea, keep people from getting closer than they really should be. Scan over, you see a few boats, there's jet ski, there's a boat coming out. But like I say, just 15-20 minutes ago, this was full of boats. And we work our way through here. There's some little pavilions. Nice little walking area if you're down here. There's several things to do in town, but it's a quiet little town. So if you're expecting a lot of action and things like that, this is probably not the place for you. But if you're looking just to get away and relaxing and for a few days or even a week, it just depends what you're looking for. They have little benches. They have a lot of the concrete up here. They're using it as riprap to keep from the erosion of the water. So you can see it there. I'm not going to get too close. I got this camera in my hand. I need to pay attention to what I'm doing. That would make quite the video for me to tumble over in the riprap. It's beautiful, beautiful scenery. You can hear the birds. I hear a crow here somewhere. As I said, there's parking all through here, just a little park. Something free. You can go fishing here, whatnot. There's a few people down here on this little pier that they have. I'll walk down that way a little. I don't want to interfere with what they're doing down there, so I'll stay at a distance. While they're trying to fish, they don't want to hear me talking to the camera. Okay. As I say, you can pull your boat up here. You can walk out here and get on your boat and load and unload. Floating dock here. There's a boat going across there. Going to wherever he thinks he needs to be. You can see the lighthouse off in the distance there. I don't know if the camera's picking it up or not, the lighthouse down here. You can see some of the homes and their boat piers there. As I said, you can see this little dock. You can fish off of it and whatnot. All right, and then walk back out here. Very nice, quiet little park. Quiet town overall. It can get kind of busy, but it's a very small town. But it's very laid back. You can see several people this morning out here fishing. Trying not to focus the camera on any one person. That could be a little awkward if you think I'm videoing them. As you can see, got a little cover there, like pavilion type over top of the roof, over top of the ramp there at the deck. All right. As you can see, there's a boat ramp down here on the end as well. All right, nice little park here. You can see off over there in the parking lot, there's some people out on their boats already on a Saturday morning. All right, I think that's going to do the video. I'm at the end of it. You can see where we came from there. You can see the pavilion and things. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.